Hello again and welcome to A Spot of Positivity. I have my Earl Grey tea here. Just going to take a sip. It's Tuesday today and I thought I would talk a little bit about hair. I am a hairdresser, but I'm a lapsed hairdresser, I guess you could say, but I maintain my interest in hair. And I thought I'd let you in on my hair journey because it's interesting to me. It may be interesting to you. Don't look at my roots. This is lockdown roots, and I'm not doing anything about them until I can and have somebody do it for me. I've got a nice hairdresser here who totally understands my hair, and she's very good. About almost a year ago, I accidentally came across something called the curly girl method, and it's very popular on YouTube. There's lots of videos about it, and I have a few people that, sorry, there's a bit of noise outside. There's a few people that I follow, and what happened to me was that I was at someone's house and I washed my hair one night before I went to bed. Got up in the morning. It was horrible because I was borrowing her shampoo and there was no conditioner, and my hair was really nasty in the morning. I had no time. I was going out. I had no time to get ready, and I just I found some conditioner somewhere. Rubbed it between my palms. I put it on my hair, and I found that actually my hair looked better even though I hadn't done anything with the conditioner, just left it in. It wasn't really even meant to be a leave-in conditioner. Anyway, I got to talking with my friend who has the most gorgeous glossy dark curls you ever did see, and she told me about the curly girl method. So I thought, oh, I must try it, and I guess it just really appealed to me, so I just did it right away. I think this was last July, and now we're in May, so it's not quite a year. And since then, I really have had kind of curly hair, and before that, it was wavy when it wanted to be, and it could turn out really nicely, and sometimes didn't. Now, the main things, you can look this up. There's so many videos about it and information on the internet about it, but for me the main thing was that I gave up shampooing my hair. Mostly I shampoo it actually only once every 2 weeks, believe it or not, but I do kind of wash it through with conditioner. The products I use don't have sulfates, they don't have parabens, they don't have certain kinds of alcohol. They can have some kinds. Now there's lots of stuff on here online about this. There's a website called Curlsbot, and that keeps you right with your products and what's good for your hair. The woman who wrote about this said your hair is actually, think of it like a cashmere sweater. Think of it as something really precious, and don't like harshly rip through it. I don't use heat on it at all anymore, and I'm just careful with it. I sleep on a satin pillowcase, or I wrap up my hair on the top of my head. Anyway, there's a bunch of habits that I started right away, and I found it really did have results, and my hair doesn't seem to be as dry. It just doesn't seem to be as fuzzy on the ends. And so I thought I would take you, in a minute, I'll take you through what I do to refresh my hair in the morning on the days that I'm not actually washing it. Now I live in Cyprus, so we swim a lot here, and so I kind of rinse my hair out when I swim, get the salt water out, and I'm swimming in the sea, so it's not chlorine. And I find my hair is curlier. It's not dry. in the same way, especially when I refresh it regularly. And they have this thing called a plop, which is wrapping your hair in a t-shirt. I don't use terry towels on my hair anymore, and I certainly don't rub it, like scrub it like that. You know, I don't do that kind of thing. Gentle with it. Now, don't look at my hair right now. It's really bad because, as I said, I have roots, and I've stuck it up. This was the way I wore it at night. I stuck it up on top of my head. They have all kinds of jargon. It's like adopting a whole new way of life, and they have jargon. One of the things is called pineappling, and that's when you have your hair in a ponytail on top of your head, and it means you're not sleeping against your curls and getting them all messy in the morning. So anyway, let's go into the bathroom, and I will show you how I refresh my hair. So I'm here in the bathroom now, and I'm going to show you what I do to refresh my hair. I think maybe the difference between me and some of the other ones is I'm not constantly trying new products. I'm pretty frugal with my products. I just see what works for me, what's a reasonable price, and what fits with the whole kind of curly girl thing. So today I'll be using, this is Garnier Nourishing Banana Food hair conditioner, and is a hair mask. It's a 3-in-1 leave-in conditioner, and a hair mask. So it's really good, and it smells very, very nice. So I'm going to take my hair down very gently, and I have one of these kind of springy elastic things in here, not like a traditional elastic. Very, very gently, and we don't actually comb through. Now the hair looks really awful right now because I just slept on it. See, I could just go like that, and I'd have some not bad curls, but it's a bit frizzy right now, so I want to show you what I do. So basically just turn the tap on. I get it all wet, at least the end's quite wet. I do a lot of this kind of pushing up and squishing. It's a bit more water in here. Now I want it quite wet because the conditioner actually activates with water. So I'm just taking quite a bit. I put quite a big glob in my hand, squishing it through. I'm leaving it in. See that noise? Hear that noise? That's the squishing the conditioner through it, very gently. And I'm getting lots of curls from that. Now I've got some gel, and this works just fine for me, and it's not very expensive. I put that much on my hand, running it through everywhere. Again, I'm squishing it through. Now, I think I will just leave it to dry this way because it's quite warm today. And the main thing now is that I'm not going to play with it after this. I'm just going to let it dry. And you can see there's lots of little curls that will form from that. The gel will go a little hard, but that's okay. I have to resist the urge to touch it now. Just a second. Okay, so I'm sitting back in my chair here. I was going to show you how I do the kind of thing you call a flop over top of my head, but you know the weather's quite nice right now, and I'm just going to let it dry naturally without the towel. I mean, you might say it's more wet than you might be used to, and you might prefer that. I'll do that next time I show you stuff, but for this time I'll just leave it like this, and it will dry really nicely. I just have to make sure that I don't touch it too much, that I just let it go, and when it's dry, very gently crunch out any kind of hardness that comes from the gel, very, very gently, and then I just resist the urge to touch it, and I find I have very nice curls. And this from quite mildly wavy hair. So anyway, that was a little bit of my curly girl hair journey. Have a very nice Tuesday, and talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.